Recover muscle strength in Old Age 5 Essential Habits. Did you know that after the age of 50, you can experience a reduction of up to 1% of your muscle mass annually? If no action is taken, by the time you reach 70 or 80 years old, your legs could become so weak that even getting up from a chair will be a challenge. What's concerning is that this loss of muscle strength increases the risk of falls, fractures, and unfortunately, even premature death. However, the good news is that recovering this strength is achievable and can be done naturally. Today, I will share 5 incredible practices that promote this recovery. The third habit, in particular, is a surprising secret that very few people know. Just 1 spoonful daily of a certain ingredient can revitalize the strength in your legs. Therefore, stay with me until the end, as I will also gift you an ancient and confidential recipe used for centuries by the long-lived inhabitants of the Blue Zones, regions where people live past 100 years with admirable health. Before we proceed, I would like to make 2 simple requests. First, write in the comments the phrase, "I want strong legs." Neuroscience teaches us that when we publicly affirm a positive goal, our brain becomes more intensely committed to it. Secondly, like, subscribe, and share this video with someone dear to you who needs to recover muscle strength to enjoy a longer and fuller life. Now, let's get to the first crucial point. Have you ever heard of sarcopenia? Although the name might sound complex, its impact on life is direct. Weakness, decreased muscle mass, and difficulty performing everyday activities like climbing stairs, walking, or carrying groceries. Sarcopenia is a natural loss of muscle that accompanies aging, and if neglected, it can lead to a loss of autonomy, increase the likelihood of falls, and even shorten life expectancy. Studies show that individuals with stronger muscles live longer and have a significantly lower risk of developing chronic diseases such as diabetes, osteoporosis, and heart problems. But what is the reason for this? The main factor is that as we age, the body reduces the production of crucial hormones for muscle maintenance, such as testosterone and growth hormone. Additionally, many people adopt a sedentary lifestyle and do not consume the essential nutrients to preserve muscle strength. The good news is that there are simple and effective habits that can reverse this process, and the first of these reveals a secret originating directly from the Blue Zones, where the longest living people on the planet maintain strong muscles even up to the age of 100. Habit number 1, the secret protein of the Blue Zones. If there's a fundamental nutrient for the recovery of muscle strength in old age, that nutrient is protein, and the elders of the Blue Zones have understood this for centuries. However, they don't consume just any type of protein. They have a special method that preserves muscle vitality even into extreme longevity. You might be thinking, but I already eat meat, chicken, or eggs. And that's where many people are mistaken. The protein that truly aids in muscle recovery is the one that offers a complete profile of essential amino acids, is easily digestible, and has high bioavailability. The inhabitants of the Blue Zones prioritize natural sources such as legumes, chickpeas, and lentils rich in plant-based proteins and fiber. They strengthen muscles without overburdening the kidneys. Fish and seafood, sources of high-quality proteins and omega-3 fatty acids, which combat inflammation and protect the muscles. Fermented soybeans, miso, and natto abundant in proteins and probiotics. They improve digestion and the absorption of essential nutrients for the muscles. And there's more. The secret of the Blue Zones lies not only in the type of protein, but also in how it is consumed. They avoid large quantities of red meat, as excess can induce inflammation and hinder muscle recovery. Instead, they opt for balanced meals, combining plant-based and animal proteins with healthy fats and antioxidants. Therefore, if your goal is to recover muscle strength, start right now by including these protein sources in your daily diet. And now, let's move on to the second habit, which involves a simple exercise, yet one capable of remarkably activating the deep musculature. Habit number 2, the short exercise that activates deep muscles. Many people believe that muscle strengthening requires strenuous hours at the gym. However, this is not true. There is a simple exercise, performed in just a few minutes daily, that activates the deep muscles and helps recover leg strength. This exercise is a sit-to-stand without support. Although it seems basic, it is one of the most effective methods for strengthening leg muscles and improving balance. Here's the correct execution. 1. Sit on a firm chair without leaning your back against the backrest. 2. Cross your arms over your chest or extend them forward. 3. Stand up slowly without using your hands for support. 4. Return to the seated position in a controlled manner without collapsing into the chair. 5. Repeat this movement 8 to 10 times. This exercise works the muscles of the thighs, glutes, and abdomen, strengthening the legs and correcting posture. Research indicates that older adults who incorporate this type of exercise into their daily routine have a lower incidence of falls and can preserve their independence for a significantly longer period. To increase the challenge, you can hold a light weight in your hands or perform a movement on a lower chair. The key is consistency. Just a few minutes a day already make a noticeable difference in your muscle strength. Prepare yourself now, as the next habit reveals a powerful ingredient capable of transforming the health of your muscles. And the best part, just 1 spoonful a day is enough to revitalize the strength in your legs. Habit number 3, a powerful ingredient that strengthens bones and muscles. Have you heard of hydrolyzed collagen? This is the potent ingredient that can restore the strength in your legs with just 1 spoonful daily. Collagen is the most abundant protein in our body, responsible for providing structure to muscles, bones, joints, and skin. However, after the age of 30, our natural collagen production declines drastically, accelerating muscle loss and weakness in the legs. But here's the excellent news. Studies show that daily consumption of hydrolyzed collagen can help recover muscle strength, alleviate joint pain, and even prevent osteoporosis. And the best part is that only 1 spoonful a day is needed. How to consume it correctly. 1. Mix 1 spoonful of hydrolyzed collagen in a glass of water or juice in the morning. 2. Add it to your coffee or tea. It doesn't alter the taste. 3. Incorporate it into yogurts, smoothies, or soups. Important. For collagen to be effective, its intake should be associated with vitamin C, as this vitamin enhances its absorption by the body. Therefore, when consuming collagen, also include sources of vitamin C, such as oranges, acerola cherries, or kiwis. Now that you know about the super ingredient, let's move on to the last 2 habits, which involve essential daily changes to prevent muscle weakness and keep your energy levels high. Habits number 4 and 5, essential routine changes that make all the difference. It's not enough just to consume proteins or exercise if you don't incorporate 2 fundamental changes into your daily life. These 2 simple practices are adopted by the longest living people in the world and are crucial for preserving muscle strength, even in old age. Habit number 4, adequate hydration for muscles. Few people know, but dehydration is one of the biggest causes of muscle weakness. Our muscles are composed of over 70% water, and when we don't drink enough fluids, the body enters an inflammatory state that accelerates muscle loss. Furthermore, lack of water impairs blood circulation, hindering the transport of oxygen and essential nutrients to the muscles. The result is fatigue, weakness, and an increased risk of injury. Therefore, consume at least 2 liters of water per day. To further enhance the effects, include water with lemon or natural teas, which aid in hydration and the replenishment of important minerals, such as potassium and magnesium. Habit number 5, restorative sleep for muscle reconstruction. Have you ever noticed how, after a bad night's sleep, your body feels exhausted and without energy? This is because sleep is fundamental for muscle recovery. During the night, the body releases hormones such as GH growth hormone, which repair muscles and strengthen tissues. Individuals with poor sleep quality have more difficulty gaining muscle strength, experience more pain, and lose energy throughout the day. Therefore, follow these 3 tips for restful sleep. 1. Avoid screens and artificial lights at night. The blue light emitted by cell phones and televisions inhibits the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. 2. Eat a light meal at night. Heavy dinners impair digestion and affect sleep quality. 3. Drink a relaxing tea before bed. Teas like chamomile and valerian help calm the nervous system and induce deeper sleep. Now that you know the 5 habits that can revitalize muscle strength in old age, the most anticipated moment has arrived. The special gift. I will reveal a secret recipe, used for centuries by the elders of the Blue Zones, that strengthens muscles naturally. As promised, I will now share a true treasure, closely guarded by the long-lived inhabitants of the Blue Zones. This special recipe has been used for centuries to strengthen muscles, improve physical endurance, and ensure energy throughout the day. And the best part is that it is natural, easy to make, and extremely effective. This mixture combines ingredients rich in proteins, antioxidants, and essential minerals that aid in muscle recovery and prevention of sarcopenia. Ancestral smoothie to strengthen muscles. Ingredients: 1 ripe banana, rich in potassium, essential for muscle contraction. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, excellent source of proteins, omega-3 fatty acids, and fiber. 1 tablespoon of almond flour, contains magnesium, crucial for muscles. 1 tablespoon of hydrolyzed collagen, aids in muscle and bone regeneration. 200 milliliters of plant-based milk or milk of your choice, provides calcium and proteins. 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, reduces inflammation and improves blood circulation. Juice of 1/2 lemon, source of vitamin C, to increase collagen absorption. 1 teaspoon of pure honey, optional, provides energy and strengthens the immune system. Instructions: blend all ingredients in a blender until you obtain a smooth mixture. Consume this smoothie in the morning or before bed to ensure your muscles receive all the necessary nutrients for recovery and strengthening. This recipe is so powerful that many people who have started consuming it have reported more energy, less muscle pain, and even greater willingness to walk and exercise. Now that you have received this valuable secret, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs to recover muscle strength and live a healthier life. And before we finish, let's do a quick recap of everything we've learned today. You discovered that losing muscle strength in old age is not an inevitable sentence, but rather a problem that can be reversed with the right habits. We saw that sarcopenia, that is, the natural loss of muscle with age, can bring serious consequences such as extreme weakness, falls, and even loss of independence. But the good news is that you can strengthen your muscles and recover your energy with simple actions. Habit number 1, consume quality proteins, like those of the elders of the Blue Zones. Habit number 2, practice the sit-to-stand exercise without support to activate deep muscles. Habit number 3, take 1 spoonful of hydrolyzed collagen per day, always combined with vitamin C for maximum absorption. Habit number 4, maintain adequate hydration, as dehydrated muscles lose strength and endurance. Habit number 5, ensure restorative sleep, as it is during the night that muscles recover. And to top it off, you also receive the secret recipe, used for centuries by the long-lived inhabitants of the Blue Zones, to strengthen muscles naturally and effectively. Now, I want to know from you, which of these habits will you start applying to your routine first? Comment below. And if you enjoyed this content and want to see more valuable tips for living a healthy and long life, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. This helps me continue bringing information that can truly transform your life. Remember, health is a daily choice. The sooner you start, the better the results will be. So, share this video with someone who needs this information, and let's spread health and well-being together. See you in the next video.